Hello everybody, this is Rob Lenfestey. We're sitting here at beautiful Mandala Springs, and this is Convergence Lifestyle, a channel where we explore what it means to really tap into our superhuman potential. We're trying to take superhuman and make that into the new normal. That's pretty much the goal here. So I want to talk to you about breath of fire. I used breath of fire in my last video and I had a lot of questions about it, so I wanted to go into a little depth on how you do breath of fire properly and what it does for you. So breath of fire comes from the ancient yogic traditions, and it's called Kabal Bhati. Kabal meaning skull, Bhati meaning shining. So polishing, cleansing, clearing the head basically is what it translates to. And this is a phenomenal breath work to use to generate heat. So if you're doing the Wim Hof method cold exposure and you tend to get cold easily, the breath of fire is a really good way to build heat in the body. In the Ayurvedic world, it is said to help tonify the blood, definitely helps the nervous system, and is just overall really cleansing to the body. Not to mention, it is a phenomenal deep abs workout. So there's really no going wrong with this. This is something I really like to do when I am starting my breathwork practice. I feel like it really sets the stage. So how do we do it? So what's cool about this is, unlike other breathwork practices, this has an active exhale with a passive inhale. So what this looks like is you've got your belly button and your navel. You're going to exhale sharply, and this is going to retract towards your spine. So it looks like this. So after that active exhale, you relax, your belly extends, and air is naturally, brought back into your lungs. So it's an active exhale, a relax on the inhale, and it looks something like this. So that inhale happens naturally when I relax in between those sharp exhales. So there's different ways to do this. The traditional way is through the nose, though some people will say to stick out your tongue and almost pant like a dog, or make an O with your mouth. And these in the pranayama world and in the yoga world have different cleansing properties. So I highly recommend trying the different versions of it and see what works for you. So my recommendation is start slow and get a feel for what this breath feels like. Taking that sharp exhale and feeling your navel retract towards your spine with that exhale, with your belly expanding back out with that natural inhale that happens without you even needing to try on the back end. And eventually you want to get to a point where you build up speed with it, and it's something more like this. You should be feeling a lot of tonification happening in the deepest part of your abs. This is also really massaging all of these internal organs. A lot of people don't realize, but a lot of the detoxification potential of our abdominal organs really require that palpitation that we get from breath in order to properly detoxify and to function the way that they're meant to. So this is a really good way not only to tonify those deeper abs, but to also really get a nice detoxifying, purgative movement in this entire area of our body. And I almost forgot to mention, another really cool thing we can do with the breath of fire is we can engage what are called the Bondas. Now, the Bondas are different holds that we do physically in the yoga world, and these can add layers of depth to what we're doing, specifically a root bind, which is called Mula Bandha. And what the root bind is basically you pull all of the groin muscles up. So you're lifting the pelvic floor, lifting through the perineum, up towards the navel. So if you can feel that, it's like the same muscles you use when you have to pee but you're holding it. You pull these up, it creates a bind, and then when you're doing the breath of fire, it really creates this really beautiful interface of energy building in the entire area between your navel and your root. And so I highly recommend playing with this bind. It's also really tonifying for the body. It's actually been shown to help alleviate depression and stress and all sorts of wonderful things. So Mula Bandha, the root bind, combined with the breath of fire is a really fantastic combination. So I hope that this is helpful to you. May your days be empowered, and may you become more healthy, vibrant, and empowered every single day. Once again, I'm Rob Lenfestey. If you like this, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.